Like, this doesn't have to be capitalism. Hello world, and welcome to the world's best beauty show, Jessie Pettibone. I'm your host, Jessie Pettibone. Today we're going to be doing an everyday eyebrow look, from when you just have like 20 to 30 minutes in the morning to just draw entirely new eyebrows on your face. I wanted to start by talking about my outfit. This is my Met Gala outfit. It's called Nude Illusion by Jessie Pettibone. It's a signature piece. It's more like a piece of art than a piece of clothing. It's a statement piece about how technology doesn't always have to be, you know, growth. Like, this doesn't have to be capitalism. We don't always have to wear clothes. Think about it. The thing you're gonna need for this everyday eyebrow look is a setup. So here's mine. I have a dog. Required. This is where I put my phone so that it doesn't fall over. This is a mirror, just propped up against a wall because it's 2016, and in this economy, who can afford a real makeup mirror? Not me. Probably not you either. And you know, here's some makeup. Let's get started. Once you're all set up and your dog is lying down, you've got to get your beautiful mane out of your face. So I have this old sleeve from a t-shirt from like 7 years ago. And what I like to do is just pull it over my face like this. Look at that. No more hair in my face. You don't even have to really take your hair out after this. You just kind of like do your brows and then you go out. Ta-da! Updo. Lie down. Thank you. Sometimes you're like, I'm gonna film a vlog, and then sometimes your dog's like, me too. Before you draw your fake eyebrows, you've gotta erase your existing eyebrows. So first you're gonna use Elmer's school glue. You probably have to travel very far to an expensive beauty place and get it. And then you just, you know, put it on there. Some people like to go that way and then that way and really just like brush it out. I don't, because I'm lazy. Just rub it all over your eyebrow. You gotta like really press it down because you're gonna cover it up and you want it to look like you don't have an eyebrow there, and erase the hairs entirely. And you could use your fingers, but it doesn't work. So someone told me to use a spoon. I don't actually know if that works either, but I have one. And you do too, probably. And you just press it on there. Just gonna roll it out. You're gonna wanna do a lot of coats on this, especially if you have beautiful, luscious eyebrows. So you're gonna wait for it to dry, and usually while you're doing that, you can like, you know, contour your face, and you can just, you know, just hang out and think about all the jobs that you can't apply for because you are really embarrassing on Twitter and people are just not into that. So now you realize you have to, you know, be your own boss. How do you start a business? And what for and why? Are you a beauty vlogger? Maybe a quarter of the time you are, or maybe just once. Show your versatility. Have fun, but not too much fun because this is capitalism and you really got to make some sacrifices about your well-being in order to make it in this world. I didn't make the rules. I was just born here. So you've thought about life, you know, maybe you added a very beautiful cheekbone and your eyebrow, you can tap it lightly. It's no longer tacky, and that means it's time to add a second coat. If it looks purple, that's good. It means there's so much glue there that anything is possible. Now that our eyebrows are dry, we're gonna work on our third and final coat. Do we need more? I have no idea. So as we're doing this, we're just thinking about, you know, everything that happened in our lives that brought us to this point, you know? Why am I rubbing children's glue sticks on my eyebrows? Why was I bullied as a small child by people with archaic ideas of masculinity? I don't know. Beauty vlogger hands, this is my spoon. I 100% endorse using a spoon instead of your fingers. This is so much better than it was before. Beauty is the most exhausting art form. Wow. And now that we put 3 coats of glue on our eyebrows and they're dry, we're gonna move on to the next step. You need to cover them up. So I like to use NYX Matte Finishing Powder. Powders intimidate me, but NYX makes me feel comfortable. So I just take this big brush and just rub it in here. I like to tap it and like kind of rub it in and just cover that up. And it's gonna fill in the space. It kind of like blends it back into your face almost. And it makes it feel so smooth. It's like, wow. Did you just sand that piece of wood? Yes, I did. Wow. Not powdered? Powdered. So smooth. Kind of sticky. Just like life. You just do the same to the other side. But don't worry if you don't do it exactly the same. Remember, your eyebrows are cousins, not sisters. That was a joke because it doesn't matter. To blend our eyebrows back into our face, I'm gonna use L'Oreal True Match. It's a liquid. I don't encourage using a liquid because you just tried to like make your eyebrows not sticky and gooey and now you're gonna like rub cream on them. But that's what you got, you know? So I just pour it onto my hand here. And it might look weird because usually you've covered your whole face with this color. And it really blends in. And it kind of matches my skin tone, but it kind of doesn't. And then I just like to rub it in. And then I just take the same brush that I did the matte with and tap it in. Love it. Some of you might be saying, Jessie, the way you're doing that is just brushing it away. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a beauty vlogger telling everybody else what to do. So if you have an issue, just hit me up in the comments and tell me how to do this properly because I'd really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Love it. It's time for everyone's favorite part of beauty with Jessie Pettibone. Is that what I named this show? Where I compare two products that do the same thing but differently. Today, we're going to be comparing the NYX Push-Up Bra for your eyebrows and the NYX eyebrow pencil thing. This one is not fun. The pencil is like really firm, and when I was drawing it on last night, it just like scratched off my glue and like the makeup and went down to my real skin and like, I don't want that. Plus it's just too light and this is like the darkest you can go without getting black. So there's that. But the push-up bra side is creamier and actually I really like it. It looks pink but it's like a whitish cream. So there you go. Today we're going to be trying this other thing. This side is a brush and this side is a mechanical pencil. Wow. Eyebrow pencil by NYX. I'm trying to elongate my entire face, so I like to use the top of my actual eyebrow as a guideline for the bottom of my new eyebrow. And I'm gonna be way over here where you can't really see what I'm doing, but there you have it, an eyebrow. Like, what if I just went out in public like this? And then I'm gonna go up really high because I'm happy. So I'm going up and I'm going in to like my pupil because your face is actually like lines. So like the inside of your eye lines up at the edge of your nose if your nose isn't crooked, and the edge of your eye lines up at the top of your ear. So, you know, let's make our eyebrows go to the top of our eyes. It gives us like some sort of guideline instead of just walking through a desert without a map or water. We've just got our shoes, and the eyebrow pencil is our shoes. So now that I've done this, I'm gonna pull it out in kind of like a straight line, but I really want this ridge there. So I'm gonna do that, and then like to the edge of where my actual eyebrow is. There you have it. An eyebrow. It's still funny. I'm still imagining myself like, this is it. This is me, Demi Lovato. Let's talk about her latest album. Can we though? What I attempted to do was just draw a parallel line here until it lines up with this. If you were ever in geometry, which you probably are unless you're like 9, definitely ask your parents to subscribe and then subscribe. Love my fans. Trying to make a parallelogram here, but instead of connecting it there, I just stopped and then drew a straight line to there, and we're kind of like pulling it out. If you were going for a look that says, a 3-year-old drew this on my face, this might be what you're going for. Just think about that and maybe like do the rest of your face accordingly. That's not what I'm going for. Ta-da! My eyebrows are finished. I did 2 different eyebrows and it was totally on purpose. On both of them, I started the bottom line in the middle of my old eyebrow and just went up at an angle that I felt comfortable with, and then made a parallelogram on the top. This one is just like a casual look. Hi, I'm casual. And this one is a little slinkier. It's like, ooh, I'm Slinky. I'm the woman from Roger Rabbit. I didn't watch that movie, and I don't remember her name. Put it in the comments below if you remember the woman's name from Roger Rabbit. The way that I accomplished these two different looks is on this one, I pulled my line out from the top and just went like, it's not actually a straight line, but I kind of did that. And then I connected it on the bottom. And on this side, I went out from the bottom first and then connected it on the top. So the top line is actually a lot steeper. So on this, we've just got like a nice flow, and this one we've got more of an arch. Go with what you're trying to go with. I think I'm gonna go with this one, but you know, now we've got options. I accidentally discovered something today, and you were there too. Thanks! Also a note, you may have noticed that you can still kind of see my eyebrows, but I didn't feel the need to cover it up because I'm actually going to do eyeshadow primer and a couple different eyeshadow looks to practice. There's going to be so much layers on it that I didn't feel the need to fully cover it. If you want to see the eyeshadow look that I come up with, you should come to the OSU Drag Show this Saturday at May 7th. I'll be at twice, going for the crown, performing a very politically charged performance because would I do anything less? No! Be fierce towards capitalism. Be casual towards the people you're building power with. Take over the world and make it beautiful. And by beautiful, I mean like whatever you feel. Just make it fun and vibrant and like, you know, diverse and interesting and creative. And this has been Beauty with Jessie Pettibone, the world's greatest beauty show with your host, Jessie Pettibone. Like and subscribe. Bye!